NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Golden State Valkyries as they go up against the Los Angeles Sparks. With Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. Taking a look at Golden State, they lead the series 3-0, and this home team has been steamrolled so far in the finals. It's a must-win tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they've been out.
Here we go. So Golden State will get the first possession. Lets the three fly. Good. First shot, first basket.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul called as she misses, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws. That's on Courtney Williams.
Well, remember, it was not an easy transition for Sabrina Ionescu to the WNBA in the pro game. Injured.
And so she hits both.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable. The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
The drive by Ionescu. Pass to Ami here. Here's Morrow. Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. And Sabrina Ionescu with the triple.
One of the hardest workers in the WNBA, Sabrina Ionescu has worked really hard at perfecting that shot.
Inside, here's Wilson, and the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
A unanimous winner of the WNBA's Rookie of the Year award, Wilson entered the league with a bang.
Pass to Morrow. Edwards. Here's Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. Back to Williams. From past the arc, drills the three-pointers.
Looking good so far. Made all 4 of their shots to get it going.
Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Morrow. Ami here. Terry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. And the Valkyries, another 3.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Edwards. Back to Ionescu. Pass to Edwards. Ionescu outside. 5 on the clock. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, it looks like that last 3 definitely got Ionescu's attention. She goes to the arc with a purpose and drains the answer.
It's Gabby Williams on the wing. And again, Golden State with the triple.
This team is buzzing like a bee right now. Haven't missed yet.
Pass to Edwards. Ionescu. This one for 3. The rebound by A'ja Wilson. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now Williams. On the wing, Courtney Williams. And the Valkyries, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of 3s.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, non-existent.
Terry. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
If she gets even an inch of space, she will make an opponent look very beatable.
The 3, and And the Valkyries, another three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Terry. That three off the mark. And here's Golden State. Pass to Williams. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, Ryan, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
Launches a three. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Ami here. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Same points. You always want them. Ami here, excellent around the hoop.
Shoots the three. And the Valkyries, another three.
And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something away.
Ionescu has it. Williams there. Fires for three. The shot by Ionescu, no good. Golden State in total control. Back to Williams. From the arc, the three-pointer is on target.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Pass to Ami here. And she makes that one.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Williams can't get it to go. And here's Ionescu. 8 points for her. From downtown. No good that time. The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Valkyries ahead. Up 19. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And for the Valkyries here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
You just love a player like her. She's been the floor general at the offensive end.
She has been on it today, just doing a great job of keeping that ball moving.
Now the Sparks with it. Pass to Bibby. And here's Edwards. The kick out to Carter. And the layup is good.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They gotta at least get a finger on her.
The three is up. And the Valkyries, another three.
They've given up so many threes today.
Their defensive rotations on the perimeter have been abysmal.
Now Burton. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Good on the three-point shot.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Pass to Edwards. Bibby, covered by Harris. Now here's Carter. Not a lot of room. Here's Bibby. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
So it's the Sparks now. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Back to Ionescu. Bibby. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Sparks. And here's Golden State. Three-pointer. In the Valkyries, another 3.
She's the main reason they have the lead right now. She's been perfect from the field. She has not missed one, literally perfect.
Here's Morrow. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Ionescu. And just miss after miss right now. 11 feet out. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Here's Ionescu. Guns up empty down low.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Pass to Bibby. Morrow. The kick out to Ionescu. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively. This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Here's Ionescu. Pass to Burton. Lets it go from deep. The Sparks, no good that time either. Now here's Williams. Here's Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Here's Bibby. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now Ionescu. Again, the miss by the Sparks.
Well, after hitting those 2 3-balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second.
Had a nice open look right there.
Her stroke has been dead on, inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Will it go? Up again. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Good on the shot.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
It's Burton. Ionescu outside. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing.
Something has gone wrong with her this quarter. She's going to have to get it together.
Gets it to go from downtown.
They aren't taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep on adding to their score.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a good idea to back off, and it doesn't look like that thought has even crossed their mind.
Credit the head coach for pushing this team.
There's the 3. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
From outside the arc. The shot, no good.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team
pass to Williams. Down low. A nice shot by Wilson.
Plays with such imagination and vision. Players like Wilson go on to have long, successful careers.
Ball's knocked loose. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Valkyries ahead. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. From 15 feet away, good on that jump shot.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Williams cranes it from beyond the arc.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Ionescu. Off target from three-point range.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
And Williams gets it to go.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Back to Ionescu for 3. Valkyries with the rebound. Back to Williams. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. In the Valkyries, another 3.
And add another 3-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Pass to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a hard time getting it going.
Here's Williams. In the Valkyries, another 3.
Off to a hot start this half. That's 4 straight made buckets.
And the Sparks with possession here. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's Morrow. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Fast break, here's the Valkyries. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off the way they've come out blazing in this second half with 5 straight makes.
Pass to Ami here. Morrow. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go.
Their offense scuffling a bit in the second half. Just 1 for 5.
And Stewart gets it to go.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Trying to get back on track. And good that time.
Her shooting has been so good today. She may have to take it upon herself to get her team out of this hole.
It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Now here is Ionescu. 8 points for her. Morrow. Back to Ionescu for 3. Stewart grabs the miss.
That's some defense for you. Look, for someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as she is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the 3-ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think they picked the right player to put on her.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Ionescu. Terry. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. Here's Williams. Here's the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from 3-point range.
Yeah, it's been pronounced and definitely a big factor to point to in this game.
And here we go, Valkyries fast break. And it's Golden State, another one.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front, and it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Valkyrie's foul. Number 29. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Terry, she's guarded by Williams. Back to Edwards. Clock at 4. Here's Burton. And she's good on the 3 ball.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Pass to Mitchell. Left side, Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. And here's Ionescu. From deep. And the Sparks, another 3.
One of the best young playmakers in the league. Ionescu makes passes that other players simply can't.
Pass to Williams. Launches it. Cans it from downtown.
What's got into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Burton. She has 6. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Not gonna go that time. Here's Williams. Oh, and she just nails it. It's in. Oh, right at the buzzer.
Oh, man, they are firing on all cylinders.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Edwards. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, when you get Edwards' looks from there, it's winning basketball.
Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
The defense has been unable to slow her down. What a game.
It's Burton, covered by Harris. Pass to Burton. Now Morrow. Boots over Powers. Morrow's shot is off.
A little in the hoop for her this quarter. She still hasn't gotten one, not one, to fall.
Connects from three-point range.
What an exhibition she's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And Powers pulls it down.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but she just didn't have it in her right there.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
2 minutes remaining.
To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Terry. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Shoots it. And the Valkyries, another 3.
3 points.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Ionescu. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Just she shot to come right back at her with a 3 of her own. Great attitude.
Yeah, we know she is never afraid to trade shots with anyone.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them was a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
It's stolen by Kelsey Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass.
Out there to help others. Harris, such a good teammate.
And the Sparks call time here. Now the Sparks with it. Terry. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Let's go with a three. They get the rebound. Mitchell outside. Drills it from outside.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Morrow. Shot clock at 6. And here's me here. McCowan defending. Three-pointer, Sabrina Ionescu. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Valkyries.
Valkyries ball.
And so it's Golden State with it. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wasted no time on that one.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
And it is over. The Golden State Valkyries are the new WNBA champions. Oh, man.
And just wow. This is the moment that they've been dreaming up since day one of the season, of the preseason, of the offseason. Now they can truly celebrate.
You work your whole life to get an opportunity to play in the postseason. Then you get to the finals and win. What a feeling. The range of emotions these players are feeling right now, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's just truly a special moment, and we've been witnessing an incredible postseason run by this team, and they deserve all the accolades for being the best team in the WNBA this season. So from all of us here in the booth, a big congratulations to this fantastic team, the staff, the fans, really the whole organization that has been such a tremendous success.
And so that'll do it for us tonight and for the entire WNBA season. What a finals this has been. Until next season, I'm Blake Suniga along with Brian
Congratulations on yet another championship. It's crazy. This is a historic moment in the WNBA. No other player has ever gotten 5 rings before. What does that mean for you and your legacy?
Oh, thank you, Ben. It means absolutely everything. To be sitting here in this moment, knowing I'm a part of WNBA history is overwhelming. I had a different path than others, but I always believed I was destined to be great, and it's what drives me every day. That's the legacy. Work hard for your dreams, and they will come true.
That's beautiful. Cheryl Swoops and Cynthia Cooper were part of the Houston Comets dynasty that won 4 in a row. You've now passed them both. Were you in touch with them during the series?
Of course, yeah, we text back and forth. We got a lot closer after I won my 4th, but now I get to brag a little bit about getting my 5th. I actually checked my phone before I came out here, and they were all calling me the GOAT. Oh my goodness, but I'll let you all be the judge of that.
It is hard to win multiple championships. We've all wondered for decades if 5 could ever be done. Well, you did it. Is 6 possible?
I think, I've been blessed to be on some just really incredible teams with a lot of talent around me. That's part of it. The other part is my work ethic and the belief that I could accomplish anything. And, each championship, it's a little sweeter than the last. 6, yeah, 6 would be the sweetest of them all,
yeah,
for sure. And we'll see what happens.
Thank you.